Schuyler Canterbury, black goatskin leather. Everyday carry, 1 year review. All right, so I reviewed this when I first started using it, and this Bible has not disappointed at all. A lot of people get this Bible and they don't want to use it because they're afraid they're going to mess it up. So I did a video of this Bible, the initial review. I've done a video of the Bible with writing in the 28 GSM paper, and it has held up marvelously. I'm not going to do a review of the whole Bible, but you guys know it is the Schuyler Canterbury. You got the, once again, the black goatskin leather. You have the hubs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything about the Bible is beautiful. I still carry my card with me. I like that. The perimeter stitching, the calfskin liner, the edge lining of it, the Smithsonian pages, the art gilting. It is just the gold gilt around the edge of the covers. It has held up so nicely. I still tuck in the ribbons, use the other ribbons, but let me just tell you some of the things. If you are a believer and you get a premium Bible, do not just set it on a shelf. That's not what they're designed to do. They are designed to be used. They are workhorses. Yes, you're going to be able to leave them down to your kids and probably grandkids. Got those drop caps. Gotta love those drop caps. But this has held up so good. Some of the things that's happened, you know, when you use your Bible, and I'm encouraging you, if you're a believer and you want to carry your Bible everywhere, do so. Do so. Now, you saw what I carried today. And I do, well, if I just carry the Bible, just having the Bible cover. If I carry it and I'm going to be preaching places, I'll carry it, all that, and my sermon notes and everything in that brown bag that I use. But you know, you want to make common sense. If it's raining outside, you're not going to go out there like this and go, you're going to get water spots all over it. Well, that's just not taking care of your Bible. I don't do that with my cheap Bibles. Why would I do it with a premium Bible? And, but this thing has held up so well. There's no pulling at all from the cover and the text block, top and bottom, nothing at all. Actually done so well. I do have some marks on the gilting, not too many at all. The lettering has not wore off at all. You guys, I've done a video on this part too. It's not cracks. When you roll it out like this, you can see there's no cracks. That's just the pattern of the goat skin grain, and when they stamp it, you see those lines in the stamping. Perimeter stitching has not pulled out at all. But once again, if you're a believer who wants to carry it every day, I encourage you to do so. If you're a minister, if you're a person that witnesses, if you're a teacher, if you're a preacher, if you're an evangelist, if you're a missionary, take it with you. Use it. It's designed to be used. It feels so good in the hand. When I'm preaching, I don't even like preaching with a mic. I tell you what, because I want to hold my Bible the whole time I'm preaching. I do. I want to hold it. I'll preach like this. I might even be preaching, just hold it out, you know, just walk around like that. Thing is beautiful. I use this for all of my video teaching, preaching, when I preach at churches, when I witness. It goes with me everywhere. And so what have I done? Well, have I dog-eared the pages? Yes, I have. It makes you go, huh? The first time you couple do it, but you take them out. There are some pages I can't find them now, but have I ripped pages? Yep. There's been pages I accidentally ripped because I was getting a little too fervently in my turning pages. What I do, I use archival book tape. Usually I'll go up this way and I will go down the other way, and that'll take care of that. Do I have sometimes the crinkle page? Yes, I had the crinkle page. And there's two ways you can do that. You can use, I guess, what they call a bone folder and pull them out that way. There's a way to do that. But on this, I just put tape, that archival book tape, the same thing. I just tape that, and there's 5 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I use that archival book tape so it won't crinkle anymore. I got on this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can't even see it really on video. And I can barely see it with the naked eye because it does so well. But I have used this extensively. So yeah, I've had dog ears, I've ripped pages. I have folded pages in there, and I've had to unfold them and try to work it out by stacking books on there. I wrote in my Bible, and it is taken very well. I mean, from my underlining and from my writing, there has been no bleed through whatsoever on any of my writing. Even if I write a lot, even when I mess up and have to scratch words out. Let's see here. I don't know if I have an example of that or not. Let me see here. Yeah, like 86. I've had to write that 86 because I messed up a couple times. And I'm using a 005 Pigma Micron pen, but even with that, there's no bleed through of that 86 on this side at all. Right here, we have an S. I messed up a few times. I had to write it darker and darker. So let's turn the page. S. You see a show through, but there's no bleed through. It's amazing because that is the paper from France. The 28 GSM paper is some of the most expensive paper you can get. So it is very opaque and handles pens very well. Even this, I messed up that E a few times. Always mess up my E's on the other side. There's no bleed through whatsoever. Just amazing. And this is my favorite Bible. Yeah, but there's other Bibles I really enjoy out there. The Cambridge R.L. Allen, but this Schuyler Bible, the Canterbury, it just feels good in the hand. I love the clean, crisp, clear 11-point Milo font type by 2K Denmark. It is put together, printed, and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands. It is a complete international Bible. And thank you, Schuyler. Thank you for your vision. Schuyler, thank you for your dream of this Bible and to be able to produce it. It is not only beautiful, it's practical, it's built like a tank. I enjoy this Bible so much. We'll have their evangelicalbible.com link in the video description, at least their site, so you can go there, purchase this Bible. You will not regret it. This is held up so well. Even right here, messed up there a lot. Got it darker and darker and darker for the word rejoice and the one. I had to scratch it up because it didn't look good. I did it again. So on the other side of the page, no bleed through. Just a nice Bible. You got to realize that it is 28 GSM paper. So I have a video about writing in it, and understand the lighter paper made the Bible thinner and it made it lighter. But there's some characteristics about the 28 GSM paper you got to be careful of. When you're turning pages, if you just go from the tip of it, there's a lot of times you're going to dog ear it because it's so light, and just the tip won't raise the whole page. So just take a little bit more of the page. If you're doing one page at a time, that'll work. If you're doing 2 or 3 pages at a time, there's no problem at all. And when you're writing, I have, like I said, I did that video. You got to be careful to make sure you don't get too hard of pressure. Make sure when you're underlining and I'm doing notes, the page is laying flat. Otherwise, you could poke a hole, which I did. But that archival book tape on one side of the page and the other side of the page took care of that. But I use this thing extensively every single day. I let other people, when they're looking at it and they see it in my hand, they're like, what Bible is that? I'll let them look through it. And don't worry about it. Now, one person did comment on one of my videos not too long ago, and I really haven't mentioned this, but I'm going to now. If you're a finger licker page turner, get out of that habit. Get out of the habit. You should get out of that habit with 40 GSM paper, 36 GSM paper, 32 GSM paper, especially with the 28 GSM paper. You lick your finger, and there's all kind of water on it, and you turn the pages. Well, any Bible, unless you get the waterproof Bible, if you get water on it, it's going to crinkle the page. Now, you can do a hairdryer on it. You can do everything you can to get that crinkle out, but there's going to be that remnant of that wet page for a while. And so, do I still recommend the Schuyler Canterbury, especially those who prefer the King James Version Bible? Absolutely, 100%. They're just an amazing Bible. Hey, I won't make this long. I think I'm going to start rambling if I do. Thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and share the videos you have, because that's the only way that I can get a more influence out there and show more Bibles and do reviews and do my messages, is if the channel grows. I love the 2-column, 1-column for Psalms. It's just beautiful. Hey, thank you for watching. God bless.